Welcome to Live from the Vault. My name is Nathan Seavey. I'm a real estate agent working with Leading Edge, and I live and work in Chelsea. Tonight I'm coming to you live from Chelsea Station, beautiful Chelsea restaurant. Food is great, drinks are great, and I think sometime in the next few weeks they're putting out a new menu. So make plans to come down in the next few weeks and test that out. So tonight I have the zoning board report, which also includes two sort of important announcements for Chelsea homeowners and residents that sort of came by from the city council last night, and then a brief housing report for Chelsea. Okay, tonight's reports. Now, nothing got approved today because all of the applicants have not yet visited the planning board, so they're going to go back on September 24th. There will be a public hearing then, so if you're interested in any of these cases, make sure you're there. Again, that's September 24th for the planning board. All right, briefly here, I'm just going to go over. Now, they took them out of order from the picture I posted earlier, but first we heard from 80 Eastern Avenue, Jolo Can LLC and Harbor House Collective, who are looking for a special permit proposing a marijuana cultivation facility and recreational marijuana dispensary. Now, this is different from what we've heard before in Chelsea because they're actually looking to grow the marijuana in Chelsea. They seem fairly well organized, though not as organized as other places, and but they did have some experience doing this. I think there's a couple people from Colorado that are proposing to be a part of this, and I think some people that have a similar setup in Philadelphia. All right, next we heard from Z&L Development about 75 and 79 Spencer Avenue. They were looking for a special permit to demolish an existing single family and construct a 9-family dwelling unit, which does not meet current zoning requirements for density and number of off-street parking spaces. And the more than 25% of the parking spaces are compact. In fact, I think all of them are going to be compact spaces. They've got private trash pickup, and because there are less than 10 units, there's no requirement for any affordable units in this. They're not looking for any variances, it's all just special permit. They're staying within height limits and setbacks. So, single to 9. I saw the plans, they look good. And in fact, I think several people spoke in favor of this, including John DePriest. Next, number 3, Clinton Street, Manuel Pineda, for a special permit to extend a parking area to the front left of the property, which is not permitted within the minimum required front yard setback, no more than 5 feet of a side lot line. This had people fairly split because, of course, it's more off-street parking, which should be a boon to Chelsea, but DPW says that the sight lines are poor if cars park there, and try because it's a corner lot. So again, that's moving to the planning board on 9/24, as are the previous two. So if you'd like to weigh in about them, come to the public hearing. Number 4 was Richard Zullo at 17 Cary Ave, looking for a special permit and variance for the reconstruction and expansion of a 3rd floor, and the conversion of an existing residential structure from a 3-family to a 4-family, which does not meet current minimum zoning requirements for lot area and number and location of off-street parking spaces. Now, so basically what he wants to do is take a roof that looks like this and make it like this, and then put another unit on the top of the building. Through some conversation, it was revealed that actually they probably could meet the parking requirements. So although they didn't approve it then, obviously because they haven't been before the planning board, it is looking good for Zullo. Also, he had several people speaking on his behalf as well. Lastly, on the agenda, if you notice, if you get a copy of it from chelseama.gov, is a 14 to 16 School Street Lucia Tarantino requesting an extension for a previously approved variance, and that went through. So, lots happening, but you still have a chance to speak on it. Now, for the two announcements about what happened at the Chelsea City Council meeting. For one, as I'm sure you already are aware, actually, no, this is the one that's maybe less aware. There was a resolution that passed that if a developer or other person asks for a special permit to have no parking or reduced parking on their property, that the units they're asking to build would not be allowed to participate in the permit program, the sticker program for street parking. This was somewhat contentious earlier in the year. Some of you that went to the other planning board meetings may have heard of it before. Basically, there is I guess it's now passed, that if you get a special permit to not meet parking requirements, those units are not allowed to park on the street or participate in the sticker program. Just making you aware. Second, passed a zoning change that said if you are required to make affordable units in your property, that the first one would be at 30% AMI, the second one at 50% AMI, and the third at 80% AMI. That's a change from before, where there wasn't really a rubric on how to do that, but now they're requiring that the first unit, if you only have one unit, it's got to be a 30% unit. If you are not going to do that and you're going to pay the fee has now increased from $200,000 to $400,000 per unit. It's doubled. Folks, that's it for the zoning report, but I encourage you all to attend the meetings. Get involved in Chelsea if you care about Chelsea. You can go to chelseama.gov and click on the calendar link to find out events and get involved. There's always people looking to create and do cool new things in Chelsea, as well as I recommend you should go to at least some of the meetings, either planning and zoning, or if they're having an open city council meeting, the retirement board, the library. Get involved. It's your town too. Coming up on the 21st, Saturday the 21st, is Chelsea Night Market, so don't forget to come to that. The next planning board meeting is September 24th, and weirdly, the next zoning board is October 10th, which is a Thursday. That's why it's weird. So be aware, mark your calendars. It's on a Thursday, the October zoning board meeting. Lastly, I want to give you a very general housing report for Chelsea. There are currently 25 condos for sale with an average list price of $374. 9 multifamilies with an average list price of $881, and there's only one single family on the market right now listed for $625. The year-over-year median price is down $2K for single families, and condos are up $37K, and multis are up $33K from this time last year. If you want any more information about real estate or real estate related things, or if you'd like to talk about buying or listing a house, give me a call or an email. My number and information and website will be below. This is Nathan Seavey with Leading Edge. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you around town.